Welcome to CMAR, everybody. Crypto is my retirement. This is your host, King Harry III. This is you watching me on my journey to $10 million. If you're watching this today, this is not financial advice. I am not your financial advisor. I'm just on my way to $10 million. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, join my Patreon, join my membership, support the channel. Now today, we're going to do another part 2 of the episode of Black History Month, Black Crypto Influencers. And today we're going to talk about Reggie Middleton. Now, if you don't know about Reggie Middleton is the individual who owns the patent for DeFi. Yes, Decentralized Finance. So here's his LinkedIn right here. He also was the creator of Veritasium, which is a token that's on that has its own blockchain. No, initially it's an ERC20 token, and the token reached a height of almost $500 4 years ago. It's an OG token. And we're going to talk about his backstory. We're going to talk about the things that he's involved in and the success that he has as well. Veritasium had actually, if you see right here, the Security Exchange, the SEC, has filed charges against Reggie Middleton and Veritasium, which caused a huge crash in the price. But as you see right now, the price has surged from a measly $17.25 to now $92 at the moment, and it reached a height of $178 before previous highs in 2018 at close to $500. So let's read a little bit backstory on Reggie. The inventor of decentralized finance, active patents covering most aspects of DeFi and conditional value transfer. And he has the patent number right here and everything that he filed for him. He went to Howard University. So let's read a little bit more about him. It said Middleton is known for making predictions about the crash of the markets and large financial institutions long before they occurred. Crane's New York Business said Mr. Middleton has been startlingly accurate in the past. He forecast the collapse of the housing market in 2007 and early 2008, warned off the demise of Bear Stearns weeks before it happens. He said EU finances were in trouble shape long before rating agencies downgraded the collective rating. In 2007, he founded Boom Bust Blog, a commercial financial advisory. In 2014, he founded Veritasium, the pre-igniter of decentralized finance technology. According to Mr. Middleton, his creation exploits modern cryptography in fields of finance, economics, and value transfer to disintermediate legacy financial institutions such as Wall Street banks. So Mr. Middleton has been one of the very few analysts in Wall Street to forecast in advance the subprime mortgage crisis in 2008. So let's get more about the patent. In April and May of 2014, Reggie Middleton filed multiple applications, eventually in a variety of jurisdictions, for patent protection regarding its intellectual property of its peer-to-peer zero trust value, based on Bitcoin's blockchain. On October 16, 2020, the Japanese Patent Office granted Reggie Middleton the patent, an apparatus system or method that facilitates the transfer between value parties with low or no confidence. It covered an invention and material not to contemplated by the industry. Mr. Middleton also developed peer-to-peer digital currency swap applications utilizing his IP, placing Mr. Middleton as the pioneer and creator of DeFi, which is decentralized finance, currently the hottest sector in the cryptocurrencies markets. So yeah, it's I think guys like him, it's very important to acknowledge, to give their flowers while they're here. Reggie Middleton, I believe, is going to be one of the richest people in the world as cryptocurrency get regulated. And if decentralized finance get regulated, I think this guy is going to be a future trillionaire, if not billionaire already. The simple fact of, imagine we have regulation or some type of regulation, and decentralized finance becomes an actual thing, which I think it is now, but actually like a regulated thing or some type of controlled situation in a sense. And imagine him benefiting off of every project that's taking the name or taking the aspect of decentralized finance. So it's very, very interesting. Here goes some more information about him as well. Also, if you want to get some Veritasium, I remember Veritasium used to be on Uniswap back when I was buying it. And I didn't hold it for too long. I really wish I should have, but I'm definitely going to buy some. I think this token is has a extreme high ceiling based on what's going on, and I think that it has an extremely high ceiling. So you want to buy this token, you can go to any of these exchanges right here. I remember it was on Uniswap not too long ago, but they removed the liquidity, removed everything about 135 days ago. That's when it was officially unavailable to buy. And I think the guys who actually bought it right before they removed liquidity has a ton of it now. And they say that I believe 80% or 70% of all Veritasium is like locked up with the government or something like that. I didn't do a little more research on that, but that was a rumor that I ran across. So we're gonna just play this video right here. It's just like a couple minutes about it, and just hear what this channel has to say. This is one of his recent videos. So let's just watch it.
Contrarian, leave it to contrarian, badass Reggie Middleton. He called the housing crash. He called the collapse of Bear Stearns and Lehman Brothers, and the crisis in the Eurozone banking system.
Hello, everyone. This is David Morgan of themorganreport.com, and today I have got Reggie Middleton, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on him. And Reggie, of course, you can add to your bio. We're going to put it in the show notes if we're able to do so. But Reggie Middleton talked about on RT, Russia Today, as the contrarian badass. Reggie Middleton was the first at the CNBC stock picking contest to win the contest. He won it the first year, and I believe he won it the second year also. On top of that, you are a big picture thinker, and you really have the markets well idealized. In other words, you really can see the future more or less, meaning that you saw the Bear Stearns and Lehman Brothers crisis before it happened, talked about what's going on in Europe well ahead of time, been with Max Kaiser many times. And let me just say, I wish I would have gotten a better relationship earlier on, but there's nothing like the present. So I wanted to get you on this series that we're doing on cryptos, because a lot has happened in your world, and we're going to get into that. I will just say one last thing, and that you often refer to yourself as disruptor in chief. So if you want to say anything else about your background, Reggie, go ahead, and I've got a fair amount of questions for you.
Okay. Just want to make one slight correction. I don't predict the future. I naively or I innocently look at the present, and I pay attention to the past. You know, a lot of people tend to forget history, and you know the saying, it doesn't repeat, but it definitely rhymes. So if you're objective and take your expectations and emotions out of the equation, you could be fairly wrong and do rather well. But most people, very, very smart people, don't do that. So it's not intellect that allows people to give the patina of being able to predict the future. It's objectivity. You know, I know what I...
So Reggie is, and I believe is a cryptocurrency icon, and I think as the cryptocurrency space gets bigger, there's going to be more individuals like myself covering him. I just think it's very important to acknowledge Reggie Middleton on this Black History Month, and I'm going to continue covering more great Black enthusiasts in cryptocurrency history. You know, as myself, I think one day someone's going to be giving me my flowers, so I'm doing my due diligence. So crypto is my retirement, guys, and you guys have a good day.